Welcome students to class 12th macroeconomics, in which today we will start the new chapter, that is chapter 10, government budget and the economy. The government prepare budget to mitigate the various requirements in the financial year. This budget is placed before the parliament and discussed in parliament, and after discussion it is passed. Then it will be implemented in the economy by the government. The budget has two components, that is revenue budget and capital budget. These are the two components of budget. In the revenue budget, the government decides about the various sources through which, throughout the financial year, the revenue will come to the government. And in the capital budget, the government decides for the financial year where from the capital nature of revenue can be collected, that is by increasing fees, penalties, etc. Let us consider the budget meaning and features. There are certain features of government budget. Number one, it is an estimate and not an actual statement. That is, the budget is prepared by the government for the financial year, which is from 1st April to 31st next year, 31st March. The estimates, planning are made in the budget. It is not necessary that it will happen actually. The actual situation will be ascertained at the end of the fiscal year or the financial year. Second characteristics, it is prepared annually. The government prepares it each and every financial year, that is before 31st March, the government has to prepare the budget for the next financial year. And third one, it is constitutional requirement to present before parliament. In our constitution, it is mentioned that the government must prepare a budget and it must be placed before the parliament for discussion. Then only it will be passed to follow in the country. And next one, revenue and expenditure are planned according to objectives of government. In the budget, the sources of revenue and the capital expenditure, it should be planned according to the objectives of the government. What objectives have been decided by the government? The government will prepare the budget according to its objectives, to mitigate its objectives. And next one, budget impacts the economy through aggregate fiscal discipline and revenue allocation. The budget placed by the government affects the economy about the total aggregate fiscal discipline in the economy throughout the financial year. In this way, you can say that budget should be prepared by the government is an essential aspect for the development of the country, for the development of the people in the country, for the economic growth of the country. Let us consider the objectives of the budget. What are the different objectives for which budget is prepared by the government? Number one, first objective, reducing inequalities to income and wealth. Why budget is prepared in the country by the government? Because in our economy, it is seen that there is a inequality in the income distribution and wealth distribution in our nation. So, the government must prepare its budget to minimize the gap between richer and poorer section of the society, and it must be the budget prepared by the government must fulfill to reduce the inequalities in the economy, in the distribution of income and wealth in the economy. The second objective of presenting or preparing the budget by the government is to reallocate resources. That is, suppose in the last year, the government, according to the government budget, which is prepared before the last year, the economy, it is seen in the economy that there is a need of reallocation of the resources of the country. That is, if in the previous year budget has been given more allocation of funds to the industrial sector, and it is at the end it is found that it was not necessary, the agricultural sector is going to suffer, then in this year the government will reallocate the resources of the nation, income of the nation, revenue of the nation to flourish and for the growth of the agricultural sector of the economy. Likewise, where government feels that in which sector the budget or the importance is necessary, according to that situation, the government will reallocate the resources, revenues of the economy. Third objective of the budget is to economic stability. The government must prepare the budget to make a stable situation in the economy regarding the price of various commodities and regarding the economical condition prevailed in the economy. The budget should not be prepared by the government so that the economic instability can be prevailed in the economy. That is, inflation occurred due to the government budget or the deflation occurred due to the government budget. Such type of situations should not be in the economy. It should be avoided by the government while preparing the budget of the country. This is called economic stability. आर्थिक स्थिरता। आर्थिक स्थिति में देश में किसी भी प्रकार की उथल पुथल नहीं होनी चाहिए, कोई स्थिरता बनी रहनी चाहिए। बहुत ज़्यादा प्राइस हाइक नहीं होनी चाहिए, बहुत ज़्यादा प्राइस डाउन नहीं होनी चाहिए, यानी इन्फ्लेशनरी या डिफ्लेशनरी सिचुएशन नहीं आनी चाहिए। इसको बैलेंस करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट को बजट बनाना चाहिए। इसको ध्यान में रख करके गवर्नमेंट बजट बनाती है। नेक्स्ट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव डायरेक्ट पार्टिसिपेशन एंड इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ बाय मैनेजिंग पब्लिक सेक्टर enterprises. The government can directly interfere in the working of the public sector enterprises of the country so that their resources can be utilized for the growth of the economy and for the management of the economy. And last objective of the budget is the growth of economy. Growth of economy. That is the main aim of the budget prepared by the government should be. Aim should be so that the growth of the economy take place during the fiscal year. Suppose the government is preparing the budget and it is passed in the parliament, and due to that budget there is no growth or zero growth has been seen at the last of the fiscal year, then that budget will not be considered as the fair budget. The government must prepare the budget in such a way by considering the all pros and cons of the budget for the economic growth of the country. In this way, we have completed the meaning, features and objectives of budget. Today, till this point, next day we will consider another aspects of budget. Thank you.